Hey guys, it's Jennifer. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you guys my film school journey and kind of how I got myself into the videography hobby and so many other things. So if that sounds interesting to you, keep watching. It's going to be a good one. So to start off the video, I wanted to talk about where I got my videography passion from, where that desire came from, and why I decided to be a videographer. So when I was growing up, my dad, he kind of had a passion for videography when he was younger. He would do short films with his friends. He did some really cool projects with his friends, and growing up he would show us his little short films, little movies that he would make with his friends, and they were legit. They were so cool, you guys. He was a wedding videographer and he did a lot of other videography things as well, and I was kind of present for a lot of those things, and I would just observe him doing his thing, and I was like, wow, like that looks so cool, that looks so fun. I've always been fascinated with cameras. Like all of my home videos are recorded on a big old news camera, and which I'm so grateful for, by the way, because like a lot of people have trashy home videos from when they were younger, and I just have like the HD home videos, which is just so fun. But as a result, my dad had a bunch of different cameras that I could play around with, that my siblings and I could play around with, and I just fell in love with it right away from a very young age. But I didn't really do anything with it until I was about 11 years old and I started my YouTube channel. When I started my YouTube channel, I did rainbow loom tutorials strictly, and then I kind of moved on to making music videos, and those are all on private right now, so you guys can't go back and stalk me, sorry. But I did do like songs by Taylor Swift and kind of cut some clips together, dressed up all fun, got my friends over at my house, and we kind of just did music videos for fun, and I'd put them out and just do that all the time. I did so many of those when I was younger, and then for a while I kind of took a break from that and I went to doing vlogs. And just a common theme with all of my work that I've done on my YouTube channel and just in general for fun, I like to tell stories. I like to have an emotional response from the viewer, because doing that just brings me so much satisfaction and joy. It's just really cool to take my emotional feelings, put them into a story, and relate it to whoever's watching that I don't know, and have them feel something from it. I just love that, because whenever I'm watching a movie, I personally like the feel-good movies and the inspirational sports movies and historical movies. I love those because they just create such a cool and close emotion to my heart, and I have always had that as a goal for my videos, whether it's something super random or whether it's a montage. Like for example, a lot of you guys know I have done montages for my birthday, kind of like a recap of just cute videos of myself, fun videos of myself, and put them into this emotional montage. And I cry every time I edit those. And I've had comments from other people, I cried watching your video. They don't even know me. And they still have that emotional response. And it just means a lot to me. It means a lot that I'm doing the right thing, that I'm going the right direction, and I love it. And I'm just a very emotional person. And so I just love feeling feelings. So that's a really big reason why I'm interested in videography. And I also have a very creative mind, and I usually didn't know what to do with those creative thoughts until I started my YouTube channel. I was like, oh my gosh, I can create videos and I can make these really fun things and tell my own stories and not have to be under anyone else's creative control. I could just do it how I want to do it, and that's kind of where it all started. Fast forward to a couple years ago, it was kind of at the end of COVID, and I was looking for some schooling options because I was a high school dropout and I didn't really have a lot of colleges or universities that would take me if I didn't have a high school diploma. So I was thinking to myself, what should I do? I don't really have a lot of options here, but I do know that I really like film. So I just started researching a bunch of film schools. I researched the LA Film School Institute, I researched New York University, and I researched a few more in the area as well. But I didn't really get anything back from anyone except for LA Film School and New York University, which are the top two schools in the country for film. So I was really honored. and I sent in a portfolio and everything. And LA Film School actually said that I would have to be on campus for the learning and half online, half on campus, but I didn't really want to move to LA, so I stayed home because New York University had a fully online program and I loved every second of it. I actually did New York University through a site called Yellow Brick. They're partnered up with New York University so that you can take a year-long course. Sometimes it takes 2 years for people. For me, it took 2 years because I like to go slow, and it's completely self-paced. I don't know if I mentioned that already, but it's completely self-paced, and it is such a cool program. Basically, the program is called Film and TV Industry Essentials. So like, as the name says, it teaches you the essential techniques and skills you need to be in the film industry and kind of get your foot in the door for any big opportunities that you can have in the videography world. And so I really liked the program. It taught me a bunch. It helped me learn a lot. It helped me gain a bigger knowledge of what goes on in the film industry and kind of gain a knowledge of what people usually don't see behind the scenes. Usually when you watch behind the scenes things, they're just showing you the set and showing you how they got the shots. But I always have wondered, how did this person get to where they are? How did they open the door for themselves to have this opportunity to make this film? And it was just cool to see all that, how that's done, where you start, and what things you have to learn about. Like in film school, we learned a lot about historical videos, and we watched videos from the early 1900s with no sound that were just in black and white, and we had to write essays on them and say, yeah, what was the story behind this? What was the writer going for? What was the director's message in this story? What do you think they could do differently? What do you think they did the best? And we kind of just compared different styles from different directors that were kind of underrated that no one really knows about, and we just kind of compared them and talked about, why is this significant? Why is that not significant? And pieced together things. And by the end of those little assignments that I did like that, I realized, wow, there's so much to this that people just don't understand, but it was so fascinating for me to learn about and learn that these people put so much effort in, and there's a reason behind every shot. There's a reason behind every character, every costume, every set, and it's so cool. So other than that, I did do a lot of fun projects in film school. I did a project where I made a still frame video, basically like a stop motion type thing, and I couldn't use dialogue. I could only use music. I had to tell a very emotional story, and that was really fun to do. And I did that, and I also did a promotional video for the state I lived in, and I also did a music video for my midterm and a music video for my final, and I just did a lot of super cool videos. the end of that experience, I realized, wow, like it all makes sense. I know why I needed to do all those random projects, and I can proudly say that I think I'm ready to begin my career in the videography industry. Do I have any opportunities yet? No, but I know they will come because I have everything that I need. I'm just working on building a portfolio. I guess that's all. That's all I really had for you guys today, but I did want to show off my film school certificate. It takes about a month for them to print out a personalized certificate since they have like so many students, but it got here a day ago. Look at it! That's the official certificate. NYU Tisch, IndieWire, and Rolling Stone Film TV Industry Essentials. June 20th was my graduation date, and I am just so happy. It is signed by the chairman of the school, and I am just so excited. It is going to be framed and put on my wall in my room. I'm obsessed. I cannot wait. And I'm also wearing my New York University crew neck right now. So I got all the merchandise, and I also got a new clapboard, those little, like, for those of you who don't know what that is, the one that's like, oh, cut, boop, and has the stripes on it, you know, those things. I got a new one of those as a gift for myself as well, so I could start doing cool things. You'll see what I mean eventually. But yeah, so if you are new here, go ahead and check out my film school final that I posted. I'll leave it in the link down below and link it at the end of the video. And I guess that's all. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss another cool upload from me, especially since my content is going to be amazing coming up. I am back. I'm sorry for taking such a long break. I haven't uploaded in like 3 weeks, but I'm back. I have no more excuses for not posting. So, with that being said, I will see all of you in my next video, and I hope you guys have an amazing day. And don't forget to stay hydrated. Bye!